Hello viewers, welcome to National Focus. I'm your presenter Tarnia Green. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Among the major developments, Prime Minister Skerrit says the country's foreign policy is characterized by mutual respect. Parliamentary representatives speak to accomplishments in the year 2012, and the People's Republic of China to donate 90 new motorcycles to the Dominica Police Force. Stay with me as I bring you the details of these and other stories when National Focus returns.
You're watching GIS.
Welcome back. Time now for the details of the news. The People's Republic of China on Thursday made a commitment to providing the Dominica Police Force with 90 motorcycles. This was done at an official signing ceremony which took place at the Ministry of Finance's conference room. Minister for National Security, Honorable Charles Savran, says these motorcycles will enable police officers to patrol the country more effectively.
These motorcycles will be deployed to the various police stations so as to increase the mobility. As you know, a couple of years ago, we took the step of providing a vehicle to each police station and each police unit. So this will complement the mobility of the police and enable them to provide a greater service to the people of Dominica.
The 90 motorcycles will include 40 motorcycles with sidecars and an additional 50 standalone bikes along with protective gear. The Minister for National Security spoke about the unwavering support of the government of the People's Republic of China to Dominica.
The relationship between the People's Republic of China and the Commonwealth of Dominica has been growing from strength to strength. There is clear evidence in Dominica of the tremendous support that we receive from the People's Republic of China, and our own commitment to the People's Republic of China cannot be questioned.
Savran believes this donation came at an opportune time as matters concerning road safety have been in discussion. He says government is concerned about the way the roads are being utilized.
This agreement that we are to sign has to do with support for the security agencies of the state, and which incidentally I am coming from a meeting with the Prime Minister and what we refer to as the High Command of the police and heads of units in the police force. So it is a very good backdrop, that is to say the earlier meeting to this ceremony where we will sign this agreement having to do with the security of the state.
This new fleet of motorcycles is expected to significantly complement the present bikes being used by police officers. Prime Minister Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit has emphasized that Dominica's foreign policy is based on sincerity and openness and will continue to be the driving force of the country's national policy. The Prime Minister, during an end-of-year interview with GIS's Moving Paul, said the island's foreign policy is characterized by mutual respect.
One has to look at foreign policy the same way you view yourself as a human being, as a resident in a community. If you live in a village and you vex with everybody, I mean, if your house is on fire, it is likely that nobody will come to your rescue. You understand? But if you're surrounded by friends, anything that happens to your house or to your family, these people will be the first to come forward. But there has to be reciprocity. You can't want everybody to be your friend and expect certain assistance from people. And then when it comes for you to play a part, so if there is a cleaning of the drain in the community, you say, well, you're out of that. Because the drain is lower, your house, so it's not going to affect you. But it will affect 5, 6 friends along the road, people who have helped you in the past. So we have to look at foreign policy in the same way we cultivate, and the same way we create, and the same way we maintain our friendships with individuals and with family members. That's how we see it. There has to be sincerity. There has to be mutual respect. So even if we are 71,000 people and China is 1.3 billion people, there has to be mutual respect, because we are both nations, different sizes, different culture and so on, but we have to respect each other.
The Prime Minister said during the year 2012, Dominica was able to establish new friendships with a number of nations and was able to maintain existing friendships.
I must say that the friendships that we have cultivated, these people have remained sincere to us, they remain true to us. They continue to assist us in the face of their own challenges. You understand? When you take a country like Venezuela or the European Union, for example, who have all of these challenges in Europe, but notwithstanding the fact that they're still prepared to assist us, it tells you about the extent to which they view Dominica and Dominicans and the relationship that the government has. And we will continue that way. And people normally ask, well, what is it that you're giving these people? What you're giving them is friendship and solidarity. You understand? Because China has more poverty than Dominica. But because of friendship, because of solidarity, complementarity and so forth, and they have some resources that they're prepared to share with us. I mean, so you have those countries who have challenges, but they continue to assist us.
The Prime Minister says Dominica will continue its firm stance on its foreign policy as decisions are being taken in the best interest of the country. Honorable Skerrit says Dominica will seek to go into new areas of cooperation with new countries in the coming year. Parliamentary representative for the La Plaine constituency, Honorable Peter Saint-Jean, says in the midst of challenges and difficulties, Dominica has been able to experience tangible evidence of success, stability, and a renewal of hope as a people. The parliamentary representative made the observation during his Christmas message to the nation.
Thanks be unto God, who has made us a people of fortitude and resilience. The present political and economic landscape is not unique to Dominica alone. However, we have endured, and although there is still some way to go, the journey ahead certainly presents a brighter glimmer of hope.
Honorable Saint-Jean, who is also Minister for Education, reflected on the many successes experienced in the education sector during the past year. The minister expressed optimism about the future.
Indeed, we were surrounded by trials of all sorts. Yet, in the midst of them all, we can safely say that we have made it thus far and do look forward with great optimism to what lies ahead.
In his closing message, Honorable Saint-Jean encouraged the nation to reflect on becoming more God-fearing, patriotic, and generous. An air access strategy implemented by the Discover Dominica Authority last September is aimed at increasing arrivals to Dominica over the next few years. This new strategy has been highlighted by the country's tourism minister as one of the major achievements within the tourism sector for the year 2012. The minister highlighted this development during his Christmas message to the nation on Tuesday.
With the difficulties of air access, the island sought to provide solutions, options, and encourage interest in other airlines. The potential of Dominica was showcased to convince the airlines to fill the gaps to be created by American Airlines' reduction in flights from March 2013. The implementation of an air access strategy is aimed at increasing arrivals to Dominica through 2015.
The minister noted further that the Bring a Friend campaign, which was also launched in September this year, is designed to attract members of the diaspora and encourage them to bring friends to Dominica. The Bring a Friend campaign was launched during the 16th Annual World Creole Music Festival and will also be pursued for Carnival 2013. The Minister of Tourism also reported that his ministry was able to secure funding support from the European Union to review Dominica's tourism master plan and develop the island's 2020 tourism policy. These documents, according to the minister, are expected to serve to guide the sector over the next 5 to 8 years. A schools rally organized by the Social Welfare Division has been singled out by Dominica Social Services Minister Honorable Gloria Shillingford as one of the highlights for her ministry in the year 2012. The minister made reference to some of her ministry's achievements during her 2012 Christmas message.
Among the major activities undertaken by the ministry in 2012 were a schools rally organized by the Social Welfare Division in observance of Universal Children's Day, the first ever cooperative Calypso competition as part of the activities for the International Year of Cooperatives, and a Family Fun Day hosted by the Bureau of Gender Affairs. The Adult Education Division hosted yet another impressive exhibition showcasing excellent work coming out of its various skills training programs.
The minister congratulated the many divisions and agencies within her ministry for a job well done. The minister encouraged the various departments under her watch to continue to strive for creative and resourceful ways of fulfilling the ministry's mandate. Honorable Shillingford invited all to reflect on the challenges ahead and explore new strategies for improvement in the upcoming year.
Dominica is our home, and no matter what the circumstances, we must continue to give our best for its continued prosperity. I commend all those who have executed their duties cheerfully and willingly, and those who have gone the extra mile to give quality service to clients and to create a harmonious work atmosphere for the comfort of their co-workers. I call upon you to recommit yourselves in 2013 to work even harder and to continue to partner for the further growth and development of Dominica.
The minister, who is also the parliamentary representative for the Wesley constituency, during her Christmas message took time to reflect on the accomplishments in her constituency. Honorable Shillingford pointed to home repairs and the washroom enhancement project as outstanding projects which brought significant comfort to a number of families in her constituency. Honorable Shillingford also spoke to a number of road rehabilitation projects which took place in her constituency. The parliamentary representative said that work on the Woodford Hill playing field would be given priority attention in the new year. Health will continue to be a major preoccupation for the Roosevelt Skerritt-led administration in the year 2013. Plans are to build a new Princess Margaret Hospital outfitted with modern facilities. This was emphasized by Prime Minister Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt during an end-of-year interview.
We cannot get to the optimum and to the apex with the present state of the facilities of the PMH. I mean, clearly, in the second decade of the 21st century, that structure cannot be our premier place to provide secondary and tertiary medical care. I mean, so no matter the best efforts of the doctors and nurses, you need to have a modern facility to complement the modern equipment you have, you see, and the training that the doctors are receiving to be able to provide the kind of care we like to provide to our citizens. And come 2013, God's willing, that hospital shall commence, and it will address once and for all the structural and infrastructural challenges which we have in respect to the facilities of the PMH.
The Prime Minister says the issue of doctors becoming specialized is important if Dominica is to make maximum use of the new PMH soon to be constructed. The Prime Minister said further that his government is well poised to providing opportunities for local doctors to become specialized.
Because we've sent doctors to specialize. There's one in Jamaica, a few in Cuba. And we're encouraging them to do that because there's a process. You have to sit exams. It's not about just going to school. The exams, you have to keep reading as doctors. You know, keep yourself in tune with new developments. Once you have passed the exams, you come to us and you say, look, I would like to go to country X or at this hospital to do my specialization and so forth. We'll send you. You understand? And I really want to encourage the young doctors that they should not satisfy themselves that they have a medical degree. And that's it. It's a learning process because times are changing. and there are new methods of administering medical care to patients. And you have to take yourself to the next level. But you have to make the first step. And then while having made the first step, the government can assist you.
And the social and economic well-being of constituents of Montjean, Rivière-Syrique, Rosalie, Grand Fort, and Tefem were also impacted upon in a positive way in 2012. This was emphasized when their parliamentary representative, Honorable Ivor Stevenson, made reference to a number of projects which these communities benefited from during his Christmas message.
During the year in review, constituents benefited from programs such as housing assistance, education extension, and improvement in water supply, installation of a number of streetlights, extension or extensive road repairs, excavation of roads and slopes to improve safety, and repair damage caused by Tropical Storm Ophelia, among others. I am very confident that your concerns and needs will be further improved during the implementation of some key projects in the new year.
The parliamentary representative took the opportunity to mention a few of the projects planned for his constituency in the year 2013. Among them, the Grand Fort water supply project and the completion of community roads.
I make mention of the following projects to be continued or completed in 2015. The Grand Fort Plainfield Access Road and Plainfield completion. The Grand Fort BNTF funded water supply. Grand Fort Main Road resurfacing from Rosalie St. Kitts Bridge to Van Corner. The Rivière-Syrique Mouche Pierre Farm Access Road. BNTF funded River Maho Road completion and Montfrigard Dam Road completion, and the Community Hall upgrade. The continued rehabilitation of sections of the Montjean Main Road to the Plainfield, and sections of the Montfrigard Road.
Honorable Stevenson assured his constituents that the government of Dominica will continue to implement programs in the areas of health, education, welfare, and other social services to improve their quality of life. And as the festive season continues, the nation has been asked to take a pause to reflect on the importance of the family. President of the Dominica Association of Teachers, Celia Nicholas, wants to see family units become more closely knitted. She says this can be done if families are recreated from within.
The institution of the family is very weak today, and the manifestation of such is evident in every sector of our society. If unchecked, this can lead to a society in crisis. We can counter this trend by various wholesome actions and behaviors. We can recreate the human family from within. Family life can be transformed. The challenge lies in the way we exercise our freedom.
Nicholas, in her Christmas message, referenced the family unit of Jesus Christ. She noted that in spite of the many dilemmas, there was no breakdown of the family unit of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, because there was a shared understanding which sustained their ordinary lives. The president of the DAT said many of our young people today have lost their focus and direction due to lack of virtues of respect and obedience.
Respect and obedience are central to a strong family and eventually a healthy society. Jesus respectfully reminded his parents he was about his Father's business in the temple. In obedience, the lost child Jesus goes home without hesitation with Joseph and Mary. He acknowledged their authority over him. Do we obey others who have authority over us? Do we respect our elders? Do we observe laws, rules, and regulations? Each family unit may ponder upon these questions in earnest. When we improve our own families, we make our school family, workplace family, village family, community family, and small island family even stronger.
Nicholas ended her Christmas message by saying that the school family is central to every society and called upon the nation to model all families on that of Jesus Christ. And that's news. When we come back, we'll bring you our tip of the day.
This is a serious message from the National HIV/AIDS Prevention Unit in collaboration with the St. Martin's Secondary School Drama Group.
Today we'll share with you a few tips on how to curb your holiday spending. One way to curb your holiday spending is to avoid impulse purchases. Have a budget and stick with it. Impulse purchases can really knock a family budget out of shape and sometimes may not actually be of much value. Sometimes one can be tempted by special deals and multi-pack sales items. But do you really need all that extra laundry detergent or shampoo right now? Chances are that the same deals will be on offer in a few weeks. And that's National Focus. As usual, we invite your suggestions and your comments. Please feel free to drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm, or you can visit our website at news.gov.dm. Look us up on our GIS Dominica pages on both YouTube and Facebook. On behalf of the entire news production team, I'm your presenter, Tarnia Green. Thank you so much for watching, and do remember to join us again tomorrow.